Greetings, Mantoray79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for the Cardfight Vanguard trading card game. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm gonna make one for is a D standard formats. Dragon Empires, Vyrgilla rewrite form Alfknights, with cards from DZ Special Series 11 Festival Booster 2025. Alrighty, let's get started. And now for the ride deck. For the cards in this ride deck, we have 1. Grade 0, Vyrgilla, starting unit. 1. Grade 1, Rising Star Vyrgilla. 1. Grade 2, Shooting Star Vyrgilla. 1. Grade 3, Relight the Star Vyrgilla. And 1. Ride Deck Crest, Energy Generator. The Grade 0. Vyrgilla, starting unit, skill, auto. When this unit is ruled upon, if you went second, draw a card. The Grade 1. Rising Star Vyrgilla. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Vanguard. During your turn, this unit gets plus 2000 power for each of your rear guards. Second skill, continuous as a Vanguard. When you would ride from the ride deck, you can ride with Soul Blast 1 instead of choose a card from hand and discard it. The Grade 2. Shooting Star Vyrgilla. Skills, first skill, action as a Vanguard once per turn. If you have 4 or more rear guards, cost, reveal a card with Vyrgilla in its card name from the ride deck. If the cost been paid, this unit gets plus 1 critical until end of turn. Second skill, auto. When this unit is ruled upon, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 Grade 2 card from among them, reveal it, put it into hand and shuffle your deck. If it was ruled upon by a Grade 3 or greater card with Vyrgilla in its card name, look at all the cards instead of 7. The Grade 3. Relight the Star Vyrgilla. Skills, first skill, action as a Vanguard once per turn. Cost, Energy Blast 3. If the cost been paid, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, bind it. Choose up to 1 Grade 2 unit card from your drop and call it to rear guard. Second skill, auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attacks, cost, counterblast 1. If the cost been paid, choose one of your Grade 2 rear guards and stand it. The Ride Deck Crest, Energy Generator. Skill, first skill, auto from the ride deck. When you will ride, put this card into Crest Zone. If you went second, Energy Charge 3. Second skill, continuous. You may have up to 10 energy. Third skill, auto. At the beginning of your ride phase, Energy Charge 3. Fourth skill, action is once per turn. Cost, Energy Blast 7. If the cost is paid, draw a card. And with that, we just about covered the ride deck. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1s in this deck we're playing, 3 Grade 1 Flare Cosmore, 4 Grade 1 Drag Ritter Nilmeen, and 4 Grade 1 Twin Buckler Dragon. The Grade 1 Flare Cosmore. Skills, first skill, auto from the drop zone. When your unit with Ezawar in its card name is placed, cost, counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, call this card to a back row rigor circle in the same column as that unit. If that unit was placed by the ability of your unit with Vyrgilla in its card name, this card's cost is reduced by counterblast 1. Second skill, auto from the back row rigor circle. When your unit with Ezawar in its card name stands during your battle phase, stand this unit. The Grade 1 Drag Ritter Nilmeen. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is placed on rigor circle, cost, counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 Grade 3 or greater card from among them, reveal it, put in hand, and shuffle deck. If you don't reveal a card, countercharge 1. Second skill, continues as a rear guard. If your opponent's rear guard was retired or bound this turn, this unit gets plus 5000 power. The Grade 1. Twin Buckler Dragon, Sentinel Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards with Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Auto, when this unit is put in Guardian Circle, choose one of your units. It cannot be hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 more cards, choose a card from hand, discard it. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 2 lineup. And now for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2s in this deck, we're playing 4 Grade 2 Ezawar, 3 Grade 2 Variance Ray Dragon, 2 Grade 2 Dragritter Falheart, 1 Grade 2 Dragritter Migdald, 2 Grade 2 Normal Order Ultimate Skill Stardust Blade, 2 Grade 2 Normal Order Ultimate Skill Blazing Starcross, and 1 Grade 2 Blitz Order Union of Sky. The Grade 2 Ezawar Skill Mate Unit Vyrgilla. This card cannot be written and can only be called to Rearguard Circle or Guardian Circle if you have a Vanguard of Vyrgilla in this card name. The Grade 2 Variance Ray Dragon. Skills, first skill, action from the drop zone. If you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Vyrgilla in this card name, cost, bind this card. Either cost and pay, choose an Ezawar from your Rearguard Circle, and until end of your opponent's next turn, that unit cannot be chosen by opponent's card effects, and it gets plus 5,000 power and plus 5,000 shield. Second skill, Continuous as Guardian. If you have a Vanguard of Vyrgilla in this card name, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. The Grade 2 Dragritter Falheart. Skills, first skill, Auto, when this card is put in the Guardian Circle from hand or discarded from the hand while riding from right deck. Cost, Counter Blast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and paid, draw a card. Second skill, Auto, when this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle. If you play Persona Ride this turn, or if then you can play the cost of Counter Blast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and paid, choose a Grade 1 card without Sentinel from drop and call to back row Rearguard Circle. The Grade 2 Dragritter Migdald Ace Unit. Skills, first skill, Ace Unit. You may only have only 1 Ace Unit in your deck. Second skill, Unique Skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle other than during the battle phase, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Then cost Energy Blast 3. If the cost and paid, draw a card and choose one of your opponent's Rearguard Circles. Until end of turn, all of the cards on the chosen Rearguard Circle lose their abilities and cannot gain them. Then put all of the cards on the chosen Rearguard Circle into drop zone. You may only use a unique skill, a total of 1 per fight among all your cards. Third skill, sorry about that. Third skill, Auto as a Rearguard. When this unit attacks, if your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater until end of battle, this unit gets plus 5,000 power, and if your opponent has no Rearguards or your opponent's Rearguard left the Rearguard Circle by your card's ability this turn, it gets plus 5,000 power. The Grade 2 Normal Order Ultimate Skill Stardust Blade. Skill, play the cost of Counter Blast 1 if you have a Vanguard of Vyrgilla in this card name. If the cost and paid, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up the 1 unit card with grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from among them, call the Rearguard Circle and shuffle deck. Then choose one of your Vanguards. It gets Auto as a Vanguard. When your Rearguard is retired by your opponent's card ability, search your deck for up to 1 normal unit and call the Rearguard Circle and shuffle deck. And Continuous as a Vanguard. This unit gets plus 3,000 power for each normal unit in your Rearguard Circle and drop zone until end of turn. The Grade 2 Normal Order Ultimate Skill Blazing Starcross. Skill, play with cost of Soul Blast 1 if you have a Vanguard of Vyrgilla in its card name. If the cost and paid, choose one of your Rearguards of Ezawar in its card name. Until end of turn, it gets plus 10,000 power, and if your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, it gets Auto as a Rearguard. When this unit stands by the ability of your Vanguard of Vyrgilla in its card name, if your opponent's bind zone is 3 more cards, or your Persona Road this turn, this unit gets plus 1 critical until end of turn. The Grade 2 Blitz Order Union of Sky. Skills, first skill, Regulus Piece. You may only have 1 Regulus Piece in your deck and use a total of 1 time in a fight. Second skill, play with cost of Counter Blast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and pay, draw a card, remove this card from play, and choose one of your Vanguards. It gets plus 15,000 power until end of battle. Then cost, bind a card with the same card name as your Vanguard from soul or drop. If that cost and paid, it gets plus 25,000 instead of plus 15,000. Third skill, Auto. When this card is discarded from hand while riding from right deck, cost Counter Blast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and pay, draw a card and remove this card from play. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 3 lineup. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck, we are playing 3 Grade 3 Rewrite the Star Vyrgilla, 4. Grade 3 Vyrgilla, Rewrite Form, Alfknights. And 2. Grade 3 Flag Raising of Courage, Fanbear. The Grade 3 Rewrite the Start Vyrgilla. Since we'd explained this card's skills and effects during the Ride deck portion of the video, we just skip ahead. The Grade 3 Vyrgilla, Rewrite Form, Alfknights. Skills. First skill, Rewrite. Action from hand. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater. Cost. Bind a Rewrite the Start Vyrgilla on your Vanguard circle. If the cost is paid, ride this card as stand. And perform all of the following. At the end of the turn, ride the card bound by this effect as for the cost as rest. First effect, search your deck or drop for up to 1 Galaxian, called Rearguard Circle. Search your deck or drop for up to 1 ultimate skill, reveal it, put in hand, and if you search the deck, shuffle deck. Until end of turn, this unit gets auto as a Vanguard once per turn. When this unit attacks, cost counterblast 1. If that cost been paid, stand all of your front row rear guards, and this unit gets drive +1 till end of battle. And all of your front row units gets plus 5,000 power for each card with the same card name as this unit in your soul. The Grade 3 Flag Raising of Courage, Fanbear. Skills. First skill, auto. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, cost Soul Blast 1. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units with Ezawar in its card name. That unit and this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, plus 10,000 instead of plus 5,000. Second skill, auto from the front row Rearguard Circle. At the end of your turn, if you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Vyrgilla in its card name, and you played an ultimate skill order this turn, cost, put this in your soul. If the cost and paid, draw a card and countercharge 1. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the trigger lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we're playing, 1. Grade 0, Dragon, DD King Resurgence, Drag Vita, Over Trigger. 4. Grade 0, Burning Flail Dragon, Critical Trigger. 4. Grade 0, Blaze 4 Monk Sogyo, Critical Trigger. 3. Grade 0, Blaze Maiden Parama, Front Trigger. 2. Grade 0, Stealthine Tamari Hime, Heel Trigger. And 2. Grade 0, Drag Ritter Salmer, Heel Trigger. The Grade 0, Dragon, DD King Resurgence, Drag Vita, Over Trigger. Skill, Trigger. Additional effect. Choose one of your Vanguards and stand it. The Grade 0. Burning Flail Dragon, Critical Trigger. Skill, Auto as a rear guard. At the end of the battle, instant boosted. Cost, put this in your soul. If the cost and pay, choose one of your units. It gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 0. Blaze Maiden Parama, Front Trigger. Skill, Continues as a Guardian. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. The Grade 0. Stealthine Tabari Hime, Heel Trigger. Skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, if your Vanguard's grade is less than your opponent's Vanguard grade, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle. With that, we've covered the deck's trigger lineup. For the triggers we are playing in this deck, we have 1. Over Trigger, Drag Vita, 8 Critical Triggers, 3 Front Triggers, and 4 Heel Triggers. And if that's just about the time we have for today. First I want to say is, thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I also hope you all show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And if that I say, goodbye and see you all soon.